You were injured in an accident many years ago and you brought a lawsuit and obtained compensation many years ago from that accident. You were recently involved in another accident and now you're bringing a lawsuit again. When your case goes to trial, do we tell the jury about the fact that you brought a case in the past and obtained compensation? Or do we keep it quiet and don't let the jury know about it? You want to know the answer? Come join me as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law in the state of New York. The answer is we are likely going to tell the jury about it, and we're going to do it before the defense has an opportunity to tell them about it and steal our thunder. You see, what we don't want to happen is to try and hide things. We want to be transparent and open about things that happened in your past. Let's say in that first accident you suffered a major injury and you broke the biggest bone in your body, the femur. And now you had all sorts of problems. And now in this particular case, the second case, you suffered the same exact injury, where now you re-injured your femur. Now, do we have to tell the jury about it? You'll find that really good trial attorneys will say, yes, absolutely. You have to tell the jury about it. Why? Because it's part of your history. It's part of your medical history. You don't want to conceal anything, especially if it's in any way related to the claims that you're making in this case. Whether it's about claims of how the accident occurred or how the injuries occurred, and now what injuries you have and what problems you have from those injuries. Because I guarantee you, if you try and conceal that information, the defense is going to use it to show that you're trying to hide something. And the reality is, you've got nothing to hide. The mere fact that you brought a lawsuit in the past, you have every legal right to do so. That's your given right here in New York. If you suffered an injury because of somebody else's carelessness, you have a legal right to go ahead and bring a lawsuit to try and obtain compensation from them in an effort to make you whole again. We have an obligation to the jury to let them know that years ago you were involved in another accident where you suffered a significant injury to the same part of your body. And you were able to get compensation in that case. And now in this particular instance, now we can go ahead and explain why this one's different, or how these injuries have compounded the disability or the injuries you had from years earlier. That's critical to tell the jury. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these civil lawsuits here in the state of New York involving accident cases and medical malpractice cases and even wrongful death cases. Yet I realize you've got questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit and your matter happened here in the state of New York and you've got questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, G-E-R-R-Y, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.